Welcome back to Drunk Dad's Watch. I'm Rick.
I'm Eddie.
Today, we have a new official trailer for the new Crow movie. They've been talking about this for probably 10 years. Finally happening.
I didn't know they were trying to remake this.
Oh yeah, they've been talking about this for a while. I think at one point Jason Momoa is going to be the Crow. They were talking about a lot of things. Terrible.
30 years later. All right.
Have you ever seen the original? No, right?
Not really.
Exactly. The first one's good. The rest kind of suck. Please like.
Share.
And...
subscribe. You say that together? Or
No. We're supposed to be holding hands when we say it. And you ruined it. God. Eddie!
Sitting next to you is already a chore.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Touch your hand.
Subscribe! There he is. Alright, so we're going to check out this trailer. Bill Skarsgård, the guy that played Pennywise, is the Crow.
He's weird looking enough, so...
Let's check it out.
He's the ugly Skarsgård.
He's the cute Skarsgård. Love him.
Batman.
What's the first thing you liked about me?
I thought that you were quite brilliantly broken.
You feel like my person?
You feel like my person.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I saw things. I shouldn't have seen any of it.
What is happening? Oh.
Julie!
Right. In the original, they killed her and killed him, and he came back to life, from what I remember. So that's...
It's gotta be a shitty way to go.
Yeah.
Because I hate plastic.
Yeah, that's rough.
When someone dies, a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead. But sometimes something so
Seems like a
bad
vigilante.
happens that the soul cannot rest. Until you put the wrong things right.
Ooh, did he just get shot in
You
the...
were given the power of a god. But you're running out of time to save her.
He's a good actor. I will give him that. Like, he is a good actor.
Oh.
I'm gonna kill them. Every single one of them.
He's a good villain. That guy's always a good villain.
Who was that?
I killed you.
Yeah, you did.
We have a
Danny
problem.
Houston.
He came for us.
He came for us. With makeup.
First impulse. Anger.
That's not
It's
gonna
not
work.
anger. It's love.
This looks like it's gonna be very R-rated.
Yeah.
What will you become?
So far.
Yeah.
You know that love promises only pain.
I feel like this is about to be like visually, you know, artistic.
hell awaits you.
Oh shit.
No, I do.
Yeah, it's gonna be super R-rated.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, why not?
How many people have you loved?
Oh, okay. You ruined it, bio.
Okay. I think if this was its own movie, it might be pretty good.
I never saw the original, so
What?
I never.
Okay,
saw
I think the
besides
people.
clips.
I think the people that are fans of the original are gonna have a huge problem with this. It was very '90s gothic kind of like. This
Grunge.
is. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is like. It's a little too clean. It's a little too crisp.
How dare you make sauce?
How dare you make sound? It looks interesting. Like Bill Skarsgård is a good actor.
Yeah.
I like him.
I like the violence.
Yeah, the violence. It looks like it's gonna be a fun movie. I think people are gonna unfortunately compare it to the original, and that's gonna be its downfall. Honestly, I think that's gonna be the problem. I'm surprised you've never seen The Crow. The Crow was a movie that came out a couple years after like Michael Keaton, the Batman. It's very
Yeah,
early '90s. It's a fun movie. Like the first one's good.
My mom was watching it one time, and just that day I
Didn't care. Yeah.
yeah.
The Crow's pretty fun. You know the story behind the actor, right? You know what happened with him?
Killed himself.
No, he died on set. There's a scene where he's on a table, and they did like this shooting scene, and something happened with the misfire of the gun. It killed him while he was filming the movie. He was that's Bruce Lee's son.
Oh.
If you watch The Crow, you're like, this guy was gonna be big. This movie was gonna. It was almost like if Heath Ledger's like first big role was the Joker and then died. It was a big goddamn deal back in the day, and yeah, the movie's awesome. The movie's really, really cool. Most people that watch it like it. It's just, it has a weird taste in your mouth where you're like, oh, they fucked up on set, and this fucking actor that was just gonna make it died, you know? So
Yikes.
But they've never been able to really.
How awkward is the scene? Because
it's rough because you're like, I think that's the moment where he died, and I'm not exactly sure. And the weird thing is, his stunt double in the movie like takes over for. You don't really like. They obviously when they shoot movies, they do it out of order, so they were still to be able to piecemeal the movie together. But when they made the sequel, the stunt double was the lead in the sequel, and that was weird. The third one was weird. They have fucking John Connor in the fourth one, which was I never saw. I heard that was terrible. They've been wanting to make this movie for probably 15 years. This is what we're getting. I think people are gonna have a problem with this.
yeah.
I think if you ever watch the original and then you see this trailer, you're going to be like, I don't know. I can go into it kind of like, okay, this is another Crow movie. This doesn't have to be the original. It could be another story. It's fine. I think the violence good, and we have a good villain, and we have a cool story. It's just, I wasn't crazy about the trailer. Like, the music choices were kind of weird. It was very like,
horrible.
Yeah, thank you. It was very like, not that they had like Nirvana playing in the first movie, but it's very like early '90s rock music and shit like that. Like this was very, very, very different.
Yeah.
From somebody that doesn't know anything about the Crow, what do you think?
Too popular.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like it seemed too aware of pop culture.
Yes, I agree.
Based off the music and just the way he looked with all the tattoos.
Yeah, people. That's what I saw thumbnails where people were comparing him to Jared Leto's Joker.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, and people were getting pissed off.
I can see why. But it's supposed to be a modern version. I mean, if what's the I guess modern day grunge and goth person? Even then they seem I don't know. I can see why there's an issue.
Yeah. I think it might still be a fun film if you don't compare it to the original. It could very well be the best sequel since the original. Or the best movie, I should say, since the original. But 90% of people aren't going to like this movie. Or like this trailer. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to go in liking it. Let me know down below. What's your favorite sequel? Obviously, everybody likes the original.
I know nothing.
Yeah, maybe someday you
I
have
enjoyed the violence so much.
I think at some point you got to see The Crow.
Okay.
It's a super huge cult film. Maybe that's a movie you and Billy watch.
The Crow.
The Crow! Alright, till next time.
Next time, guys.
Drunk Dad's Watch.
White. All-time favorite movie. The Crow.